If you've been sitting there thinking, I just don't have enough saved to buy a house yet, there's a good chance you're overlooking money you already have. And if that's the case, you might be delaying buying a home for no reason. Or worse, waiting while prices keep going up and costing yourself way more long term. Paul Byron here. Today we're answering a question we get asked all the time. Should you use your 401k to buy a house? And more importantly, when it actually makes sense and when it's a bad move. If you like straight to the point content like this, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Let's keep this simple. 401k is just money you've been putting away for retirement. Think of it like a bucket of money for your future. But here's the thing that most people don't realize. That money isn't locked forever. You can actually access it for things like buying a home. There are really two ways to use your 401k. Option number one, which is a loan. You're borrowing your own money, you take money out, and then you pay yourself back over time. No credit check, low interest, and that interest goes back into your account. Option two, withdrawal. You just take the money out and don't put it back. But here's the catch. You're going to get hit with taxes, and potentially a penalty too, unless you are using that money to purchase a primary residence. So right away you can see these are two very different moves. Let me put this into real life terms. Let's say you've got $40,000 sitting in your 401k. You've been trying to save for a house, but you can't seem to catch up. Instead of waiting another 2 to 3 years, you can use that money now. You buy a $400,000 home, and instead of paying rent, you're building equity every single month. That's the trade-off. Here's why people do this. Number one, it gets you into the market faster. Waiting sounds safe, but it's not always smart. Home prices go up while you're waiting. You didn't save money, you lost opportunity. Number two, no barriers to access. No credit check, no approval process. It's your money. Number three, you can pay yourself back if it's a loan. Instead of paying interest to a bank, you're paying it back to yourself. That's a huge mindset shift. Now let's be honest. This is where people get burned if they don't understand it. Number one, you're pulling money out of your future. That money was invested. The market goes up, you miss those gains. But typically gains in real estate outperform the market. Most 401ks typically get you a return somewhere between 5 and 8%. So that $40,000 we talked about earlier could make you $2,000 to $4,000 while left sitting. In contrast, buying a $400,000 home, gaining the typical 8 to 10% over a year, you could earn anywhere between $30,000 and $40,000. Big difference. Number two, taxes and penalties if you withdraw. I'm not an accountant, but in my experience, when using that money for the purchase of a primary home, taxes and penalties are waived. But don't take my word for it. Check in with your accountant. Here's the part that matters. This is not about is it good for you or bad. It's about does this move get you into a home sooner without putting you into a worse financial position. Taking $40,000 out of a 401k to buy a home that appreciates while you lock in your housing costs, now that's a smart move. Here's where it gets interesting. When dealing with banks, they'll either say yes or no. They're not walking you through strategy. They're not helping you weigh, should you use your 401k money or structure the deal differently? As a broker, I'm looking at the full picture. Maybe you don't even need to touch your 401k. Maybe there's a low down payment option. Maybe there's a better way to structure this entirely. If you're even thinking about using your 401k to buy a home, don't guess, because this is one of those decisions that can either move you way ahead or quietly set you back. Reach out to me directly. We'll run the numbers together, look at your options, and figure out the smartest move for you. Because buying a home isn't just about getting approved. It's about getting the right financial decision long term.